Hey everybody, it's Paul from Cary Estate Planning. Today I wanted to talk about what do you do with pets if something happens to you? And I'm doing this as my dogs are in the backyard, just sort of doing what dogs do and, you know, messing around, eating grass and whatnot. But generally North Carolina, even though you probably consider your dogs, as we do, as, you know, our, you know, fur children, North Carolina treats them as personal property. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. And so they're governed by the terms of your will. And,
We're about to play volleyball with my dad.
That's right. Right when Daddy's done doing this video.
Hi.
Hi. So North Carolina treats them as personal property. So they're governed by the terms of your will. And so we usually, if you have specific wishes as to who should, you know, have the care and custody and control and love on your dogs after you're gone, or any pets, you would give what's called a gift of pets. And so that's akin to a specific distribution of personal property to a specific person. So it has its own clause in the will, and it basically says, you know, to, you know, Jane Smith, you know, for care, custody, and control and maintenance of my pets. And a lot of times we will premise that in being any then living pets instead of naming specific, you know, dogs or cats or animals, because you never really know when that day is going to come for you, and if your dog is still going to be with you at that point, or if you're owning additional pets by that point. So we don't want to constantly be updating a will just as to name specific pets. So usually it's going to say something like, you know, any of my then living pets, you know, shall be given to so-and-so, right? And then a lot of times people are going to, just look around for it, bud. And then a lot of times people are going to be giving a cash grant, some sort of, you know, lump sum benefit to that person to be able to take care of their needs, maintenance expenses, that kind of thing. And what that would look like for you is probably going to be very unique, because each pet has their own, you know, yearly medical expenses or ailments or things that are unique to them as far as their maintenance and expenses. And so when we're evaluating estate planning considerations, pets are always a massive part of that, if they're a massive part of your life. And for most people who have pets, they are. So it's something that we discuss and we plan for. So to discuss your planning options, if you're ready to have that discussion, go ahead and click the link below and you can get on our calendar. This is Paul from Cary Estate Planning.